Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another Monday. Yay! We are not like Garfield. We love Mondays. Welcome back to Monday Practice with Ryan and Jorge, me. As this is an space supported by Creative Living Fellowship here in Phoenix, Arizona. Visit our website at www.creativelivingfellowship.com. So this space, it's while we're waiting people to get into uh, this is a space where we every Monday we work, we explore, we contemplate, we go deeper and with ourselves and through different spiritual practice. Normally, when we think about spiritual practice, we think of meditation, mantras, mudras, or any type of prayer. But at the same time, spiritual practice, as I call it, is spiritual practice. Not that meditations and things are wrong, but they are they are spiritual practice who help us to go through our lives, go through moment by moment of this eternal time into a more connected, into a more aware of who we really are in in spirit and in God, in God thoroughly. So I see that we are hitting today. I'm going to open the chat right now. So we got many hearts from Rhonda and a thank you sign. And we have from Sharon a good evening and thank you for being here. Thank you, all girls. Good to see you here. And and as I was saying, this is a space to explore that. It's to explore meditations. That Reverend Sherry, thank you to be here. Good evening. To explore that kind of a practice that let us go deeper at any moment. So my intention with this is a practice that we can use it during the day, and the moment we found ourselves a very overwhelmed of a very with a sense of disconnection, and without that we may later explore other meditations like we did at the beginning of this set of Monday practice with the center prayer, which is a kind of meditation. But the idea is to have different types of meditations, mostly of which are based and connect with breathing, because breathing is actually the closest thing that we recognize God in many ways and trusting with God. So that's the part of the practice. But this month in October that we just finished, the no, November, sorry, I'm still in October. Wow, in November, because it's the month of Thanksgiving. It's the month of we celebrate and we say thank you. We do in Creative Living Fellowship. The theme of the month has been "Let me count my ways" or the ways, which is worth to exploration of different ways to explore the gratitude and Thanksgiving. So we have been doing the same thing, having a guided meditation, which is a difference of regular meditation and guided meditation. Guided meditation don't have an intention to send you totally to the silence that a good meditation practice will do for you. I really recommend it to do 20 minutes every day in silent meditation. A guided meditation is more to foment, to increase that awareness inside us in our hearts that allow us to recognize and remember during our days or passing of our days and the on time these words so that we are connected and we back again and reconnect. This meditation has been very focused on the I am, and very focused in trying to use our body to remember this essence, the presence that lives in us all the time, and also being focused on the gratitude. In the gratitude and Thanksgiving, but not just about the good things that we love and with things that we enjoy, but also that things that make us a little sometimes like um in this put on in this comfort, put us in a little like not in a good place, or we are having some body issues or uh, work issues. So that's things that are sometimes like we don't like it. We can bring that into gratitude. And it's very nice to close in this month of gratitude and finding many counting ways to be grateful. With the last Sunday message, which was from a very good friend of mine, Reverend Janet Friedman. Her topic was the I had to read it. Sorry for that. Aligning with the I am nature to live a stress-free, tranquil life. You know why I have to read it? I will not memorize that. So, so her focus of the message was that when we are in alignment with the I am, which the real being, the real presence, the real source that we are, which is with God, one with God, we are in totally living at peace and living at joy and totally free. So and that is part of this guided meditation. This practice of this month was to recognize the presence of that I doesn't like, we don't like much, or the things that we like much, and say thank you. And I'm very grateful that you are there, that we are here. Why? Because that's another way to recognize the presence of God. God is not always in the good things, he's always everywhere, everything. We don't understand the reasons, but it's always there. So it's good to be grateful, to be grateful that we are here experiencing. And although it's sometimes it's not the thing that we think that is good, it's actually unfolding in perfect and divine order. So we're on time. Perfect. So that's just the practice for this month, to finish this month. Thank you, Reverend Jorge, for being here, and Reverend Janet Friedman for close this wonderful message with that theme and that talk. If you want to take it, visit our YouTube channel or Facebook account, and you will find all the Sunday talks of the year, and very inspirational and very motivational for our awareness and connection with the spirit. In that note, my always thumbs up request. So if you liked my message, where we are here practicing also Reverend Sherry's message Sundays and the meditations and all the activities we do that get state in YouTube and in Facebook, give us a thumbs up, like everything that we presented for you. So they help us a lot to break into the algorithm and reach more and more people outside of the walls of virtual walls of CLF or Creator Living Fellowship. And if you are new to here and you are listening live or by stream, just hit the subscribe button in Facebook and in YouTube. And don't forget to put the notifications so you get the notifications of all the wonderful activities we do online. And that's for me. We are in perfect time. So as I said, this is a guided meditation. So I would recommend that just to get a comfortable position. Normally, I always in many meditations, I always request to have a straight back. If you are laying for any reasons and you are in the bed, my phone is telling me to start to. If go trying to put some pillows that at least you have a little straight back, it will help you a lot with your connection with the energy. And let's just enjoy. Close your eyes and feel very grateful today. Let's take a deep breath. Another one. Another deep breath. Another deep breath. And while we're doing this, let's take all our attention in our breathing. And where we're breathing, taking the air and exhaling the air, let's find our wealth if we our body are comfortable or no. If you need to be more comfortable, please move and get that position that you feel more comfortable at this moment. Remember to always be gentle with yourself. And we're going to do a scan now of our bodies. So let's take an scan of our heads. Let's feel our hair, our head, on top of our head, our eyes, our cheeks, our lips, our nose. We are checking for any tension that we have in our bodies. If whenever you breathe you can release some of the tension, do so. Now let's look at necks, or shoulders, or back. Relax with every breath that you take and release it. Now, let's check our arms. Our hands and our arms are resting. They are not holding. They are not holding a feet. Just let it go and rest. Now let's check in our thorax and our abdomen. We continue releasing and checking for that tension in our bodies. And we are hitting points that there are already a tension there, that already a sense of disease or nudge or unease there. Just take awareness of that and take a breath and release it. Now let's go down to our hips and our legs, our knees, and our feet. Now that we are identified where we are in our body, where there are some kind of tension, where there is kind of a little pain or stress, yes, let's take a deep breath and move all your attention to one of that areas where you find the most tension, the most stress, the most icky thing. Take a deep breath and move all your attention there. Don't try to complain, don't judge it, don't think about it. Just observe it, just feel it, just embrace it. And now let's say thank you. Thank you to that tension area where the stress is, where the feeling of uncomfortable feelings are located. Focus on all of that and just say thank you. Thank you. I'm so grateful that you are there. I'm so grateful for being with me all day if that happens. I'm so grateful. Thank you. And send all the love. Pour all the love in that area. All your gratitude. Embrace it. It is there, it's present. Don't reject it, don't judge it, don't think that it should not be there. Let it go, the shoulds, the ideas that we have about our bodies and how it works, how it does not work. Just say thank you. Because that tension, that stress that we experience through our bodies is an opportunity to stop and to be grateful and to send love so that it release with our breathing, so that the tension is just released by love. Because we remember that judgment produces more judgment, pain produces more pain, love produces more love, gratitude produces more gratitude. So instead of focus on that, the pain, the tension, the stress, we just look at there, we embrace it, we recognize it, and we say, thank you. I love you. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for showing me that I can release and I can come back to God's presence. Thank you. I say thank you. And now, if there is another area, a part of this one, let's do the same thing. And you can reach it with your hands or with your mind and your breathing. Just touch it and say, thank you too. I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. Thank you for allowing me to stop, to remember that I can release everything, that I can release every stress, every tension into God, and to bring that peace, that union, and that love that is God. Take another deep breath. And now let's move out of bodies, remembering that every tension, every pain, every stress is an opportunity to bring our love toward that so that we can see everything from the eyes of God, the Christ consciousness, the Buddha consciousness, the oneness consciousness, and give it love. Now that we spend time with our families, time to ourselves in this long weekend, and we were caught in many stressful situations, in many tension situations with a lot of tension, with a lot of emotional pain, with a lot of emotional charge. Instead of continue rewinding and reliving and trying to do good sense, just remember that this is another opportunity to say thank you. Just take it, a person that was uncomfortable or that situation that was uncomfortable, or it was yours acting yourself very uncomfortable. Just say thank you. Thank you for reminds me that I'm bigger than just this small person. Thank you for reminds me that we are one and that I am the presence of love, and that therefore I can say thank you. I'm so grateful for have this experience with you, for have this moment, this holy instant with you, so that I can return with my presence, with my love, with my joy, with the real self that I am. And I can release all that stress, all the stories, all that situational tension that I experience, and they're still living in my head. I take a deep breath and I let go. I release all that ideas. I release all that sense. Because my nature, our nature, is be one, is be God, is be love, is be free, is be joyful. And now let's take another moment to remember all the sweet situations, all the sweet experience that we had in this long weekend, all that laughing, all that sense of connection, all that sense of love all around, the delicious food, everything. And we also say thank you. I'm so grateful, very, very grateful. Because also I can stop and I remember that I experienced this situation from God, from my oneness, from the love, from the joy that I am. And there is nothing needed to make it better. It's just there. It's perfect. At the same way that uncomfortable situations, that pain in our bodies, these wonderful situations, all is great. So let's take a moment of silence to just say thank you. Thank you. Not thank you to God, because God is not looking for gratitude. In God, there is no gratitude. It's just love pouring all the time, extending love all the time. The gratitude is from us, that we say thank you for the recognition, for remembering, for loving, for upping ourselves in oneness and union and returning to who we are. And all this experience through our bodies, through our weekends, through the good experience, bad experience. And when we going through this week, just remember there are opportunities just to stop, say thank you, I love you, and return to the presence that we are. Take a deep breath and another deep breath. And when you feel it, you can open your eyes with a big smile and thank to yourself for the opportunity to be here right now, remembering the gratitude, the love that we are, the joy that we are, and the relationship that we have with God, which is actually expressing the relationship with all of us in union. Hi, Krista. I didn't see your chat. Good to see you around. Well, my friends, we are at just 5 minutes to finish this 30 minutes that goes like that. I really, really appreciate you. I really appreciate your participation. I really love all your support and the good comments about this space. Next month, next Sunday, we'll have a new month, and it's coming the holidays. We're going to have a very rich experience, and I know God's going to inspire me to find the perfect practice that connects all together. So hope to see you next Monday for this practice. We have a great things in Creator Living Fellowship. So if you want to know for all our activities for this holiday month, visit our website creatorlivingfellowship.com and events, and you will see different activities. In particular, the Monday to Friday we have the meditation, the midday meditation. If you want to practice it and you want to not do it by yourself, you have a time at noon to just break for a moment in the day and just sit in silence, reconnect with the silence, reconnect with that language that is the language of God, and be in a stillness connected with all of us. So, noon at Arizona time. And as well, we have a wonderful activities tomorrow night with Reverend Sherry. It's a connection meeting. It's a wonderful time to really know Reverend Sherry, to connect with her, to get her more at one-on-one connection and inspiration. Because on Sunday we got this big inspiration from her, but sometimes the cozy and the one-on-one and the closest friendship that is involved through these meetings is wonderful. So I really invite you to go to visit that. The link is in as also it's a Zoom meeting, so the link is in our website. Um, and oh yeah, and as I said at the beginning, this space and all the spaces in this channel is supported by Creative Living Fellowship and is supported by all your donations and your gifts. So if you feel very inspired today to support us, you can do it by, let me be sure, yes, by using our PayPal link, or if you want, also you can text to the phone number in the chat. So we received your donations, your gratitude, and in the sense of inspiration that you get through all our activities here at Creative Living Fellowship. And now it's time for you. We have a few minutes, and I would love to hear from you. Um, what are you grateful for all this month that you were feel about and gratitude? How was your weekend? Did you enjoyed it, or you have a little moments of like, oh, disconnection with God? Tell me. The chat is open for you. Mm, we are trying. I guess everyone is typing. Well, mine was very great. I was very, very grateful, and I had a wonderful. We had a wonderful Thanksgiving Eve uh, uh, service. You can also watch it there in our YouTube and Facebook channels, and it was wonderful. It was a great experience of sharing and loving and be connected with friends that we know for a long time. And and no, I don't have turkey. I didn't have turkey or greens of um, potatoes. That's no my thing. But I really, really, really have a wonderful dinner that I cook and enjoyed it to do it. Okay, friends, we are out of time and hope to see you, read you. So continue sharing your comments down here in our box. And thank you, Rowan Sherry. I'm very grateful too. I'm very, very grateful for this space. This has been the most wonderful experience for me. I'm very shy. I'm in the back in the cameras, but this time I'm in front, and it's been a gift for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you that come here and support me. And this is the time. So I will see you next Monday, and will I have a surprise for you? I will not be in Phoenix. I will be in Colombia. So, but I will be here to share with you these 30 minutes. So stay with me, and maybe we have a different background at that time. So I see you next Monday, and I will see you as well in Sunday service next Sunday. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you for everyone. Thank you.